Okay, let's unpack this. For this deep dive, we are getting into strategy, specifically the universal rules of, well, selection and influence. We've got this fantastic source stack for you, and it spans everything from, the deep history of why we choose who we choose.
Right, from evolutionary psychology.
All the way to the most modern, almost cynical tactics you find in marketing, in retail, and even psychological illusion, what they call mentalism.
Essentially, yeah. We're looking at the invisible psychological architecture that governs choice. How do we select partners, or products, or even just ideas?
And the really critical part.
And critically, how do external forces try to guide, or pressure, or even secretly force that selection, all while making you feel like it was your free choice?
That's the mission. We're going to start at the absolute engine of choice, mating. Because if you look at the sheer weight of evolutionary history, any individual who failed to reproduce, well, they failed to become an ancestor. It's that simple. So every strategy that led to success, the good, the bad, all of it has been passed down.
We've inherited a winner's playbook, basically. And the research really distills this down to 5 core strategic approaches we're going to explore. You have the highly invested, long-term committed strategy.
Right.
Then the lower investment, short-term strategy. You've got extra pair, mating infidelity, mate poaching, which is, luring someone else's partner.
And then defending against that.
And finally, mate guarding, the essential retention tactics. These 5 forms, they're really the foundation of human relational strategy.
So let's dive into the foundational principle that drives all of those, which is this concept of differential parental investment. It sounds a bit technical, but it's absolutely critical to understanding why choice looks so different across the sexes.
It really is. This principle, which Robert Travis articulated back in 1972, it posits that the sex that makes the smaller biological investment in offspring.
Which is historically men.
Historically men, yes. That sex should be less discriminating and generally more eager to mate. The cost of a bad choice is just lower.
And on the flip side, the cost of a bad selection is, well, it's astronomical for the sex that invests more. Historically, women, carrying the huge burden of pregnancy, childbirth, early care. Given that massive asymmetry in cost, the female selection strategy has to be overwhelmingly choosy.
And you see this play out so clearly in the short-term strategy. The data consistently shows men express a much greater desire for sexual variety. And they're far more willing to relax their standards, their preferences, when they're pursuing short-term encounters. Quantity kind of takes precedence over strict quality control.
That might sound like a simple textbook generalization, but the finding that is just arresting is how universal this is.
It's incredible.
The sources cite this massive